Everyone is interested in XRP. Your favorite influencers and celebrities sell dogs and cats from John Cena, following and has been following many members of the XRP community. Thus, he must be interested in XRP. Else, why would he follow? These are XRP-focused accounts from the John Cena gang. That's great. Then, to be honest, I think a lot of people are realizing that XRP is going to change the way we do things. Alright, there will be a switch. Why? Ripple has now been linked with the 4 billion account payments network. That is essentially half of the world. Dunes, a major player in international cross-border digital payments, extends its partnership with Ripple, correct? Basically, XRP is used for transfers by Tunes, a Ripple payment partner. One of the most significant players in the RippleNet ecosystem is Tunes, which is linked to and collaborates with Visa to create a global network of digital payments. Thus, ACS fintech heavyweight and Ripple expand their collaboration with Tunes, a worldwide payments provider that serves more than 130 nations and regions. Tunes offerings for B2B and B2C clients will become more affordable thanks to Ripple's blockchain power services. Collaboration is accelerated by Tunes network. Last but not least, Ripple and Tunes are merging Tunes network with Ripple's blockchain-powered payment system to make it easier for Ripple's business clients to take out money in different currencies and nations. Printing and verifying this has always been challenging, isn't it? Thus, this has been verified. Our partnership with Ripple highlights the fact that we are in a unique position to bridge these two worlds and propel the future of digital assets by facilitating real-time settlements and extensive local integrations that allow digital asset companies to provide accessible cross-border payments at scale and with seamless compliance. The two businesses are facilitating more effective and convenient cross-border payments for financial institutions and organizations worldwide by combining Ripple's blockchain-powered payment solutions with Tunes network. Banks can now use their current SWIFT connectivity to unlock mobile wallet payments according to Tunes, correct? And this is a global phenomenon, my friends, that essentially affects the entire world. Financial institutions may now transmit immediate payments directly to mobile wallets in more than 130 countries and 80 currencies, thanks to the new connection with Tunes' direct global network, which leverages SWIFT's existing connections, correct? But you know what? XRP is being used by Tunes. We are improving payment speed, accessibility and compliance across geographies by merging Ripple's digital asset infrastructure with Tunes' vast and reliable direct-to-global network. Because you will construct it on an existing backbone, your bank, and the trust relationship you have built with your clients, you will continue to inspire confidence while cutting costs and speeding up transactions. That's where I see the changes occurring right now. When you consider Circle, Ripples and all of those, you can see how active and beneficial they are there. Therefore, if the world doesn't adopt this fairly quickly, they will be eaten by this new technology that Satoshi Nakamoto has developed. Other businesses across the whole cryptosphere added more innovation to the already existing technology. That's blockchain technology then. This is incredible stuff, don't you think, guys? Because of the slow, outdated, and essentially disastrous current systems, this is how the world becomes more modern, isn't it? It is powered by outdated rails. They are currently upgrading the entire banking system by utilizing blockchain technology, which improves everything. The XRP ledger and its native digital assets are utilized by the Ripple solution. It was specifically designed to provide quick, inexpensive, and highly scalable transactions for financial and developer use cases. Alright, and this relates to music as well. Ripple's business clients can now withdraw money more conveniently in new currencies and nations, greatly expanding their ability to make international payments. See what they have to say here too. Well, at Ripple, we're dedicated to using blockchain technology to transform international payments in the future. Our joint goal to increase the effectiveness, timeliness, and security of international payments is accelerated by our collaboration with Tunes. This is now for both banked and unbanked people. You mean all around the world, guys? Both the rich and the needy will benefit from this. In all honesty, this kind of technology aids the underprivileged more than the wealthy, isn't that right? When we discuss sending and transferring money, it essentially creates an even playing field because the impoverished, or should we say, they're not so lucky because the banking system charges fees for transferring funds. Now, what if you're employed in America and you're from another nation and you want to send money home? You couldn't, because you could if you performed well. But even though I've never sent money internationally, you know that the banks will take a large portion of the money you would be transferring over, and we don't really want that. In addition, there are a lot of headaches involved. However, there are many examples out there, you guys. We are improving payment speeds, accessibility, and compliance across regions by merging Ripple's digital asset infrastructure with Toon's vast and reliable direct global network. In addition to enabling smooth, inexpensive transactions, this collaboration helps meet the world's rising need for cutting-edge blockchain-powered financial solutions. And that's precisely why the banks will perish if they don't embrace this. The XRP ledger, Toon's Ripple network, and various other service providers will eat them up. The globe is connected by money in motion. To improve the payment experience, Toons is constructing a global payment infrastructure. Ripple and Stellar are highlighted by the UN as part of a future financial system. This is straight out of the horse's mouth, every network that is currently in place. And this is roughly how it would seem. Although it links existing systems, it is not a brand new system. So whatever. Swift is also mentioned there according to... It's intriguing why Stellar isn't that right? For instance, XRP and XLM, or Ripple and Stellar, move in unison. XLM follows its leader if XRP pumps, correct? If my understanding is correct, Stellar is also an XRP fork. What else is said then? Visa. Tokenized compliance and account addressing will be sent to all new and current regulated payment networks via an open regulated global payment inner network. The question now is, why would you want to own Stellar when you could just purchase XRP when it goes after everything? Whether it's more recent networks like Celo, Stellar, or Ripple, or more established ones like Visa, MasterCard, and Swift, it should be possible for a payment to move between them. Thus, we observe that this occurs in 3 stages. Account addressing comes first. Thus, this is an international directory that, take a look at what they said in Phase 3. Using distributed ledger technology, or CBDCs, XRP will serve as the bridge for instant clearing and settlement of cross-border funds in real time or almost real time. You all get it, and some people claim that I'm not going to implement CPDs. Yes, as the wise owl Christine Lagarde said, they will experience a manufactured catastrophe. They're using their own digital CPD, or let me look it up independently. Guys, do you think they're lying? Take a look at this and guess what's going on. The ECB's Governing Council authorized the start of a 2-year preparation phase on October 18, 2023, after the Eurosystem's 2021 Digital Euro Study phase was completed. The preparatory phase will last until October 31, 2025, with the goal of building on the results of the preceding phase and laying the groundwork for the possible issuance of a digital euro, which is essentially another way of looking at a digital currency issued by a central bank. Do you get the idea? The United States is fighting these currency men, but other banks throughout the world are not. Furthermore, America is always last since they are the last to decrease rates evenly, isn't that right? When there have been numerous cuts by the ECB. To agree with you, nature dislikes a vacuum. And we began working on the digital euro a long time ago, in fact 5.5 years ago when I began my term. Furthermore, I'm not asserting parentality on the digital euro. Their probe has already begun, into summoning a CBDC. Alright, and it's really close. Keep in mind that everyone else does it first, followed by America. I continued the research even though my colleague Benoit Corrette had already committed to a speech on the subject before I arrived. Then, with a very solid team that is focused on quickening the pace, Fabio Panetta on the board and Piero Chiappellone, who took Fabio's position, took the lead. Christine Lagarde, who is extremely attractive, advised quickening the pace of establishing the CBDC.
I take it they didn't stop?
Due of their intense interest in it. Why? Since that financial system is new. The bridge will be XRP through a fabricated crisis, and CBDC is from every central bank and nation. I hope I've done enough lobbying with the European Parliament and all other stakeholders, meaning European Commission, meaning European Council, so that we can finally, bring its digital euro to life rather than put it to rest. Our deadline is October 25th, and we are prepared.